Tom, you've signed a year's extension with the club. Just some of your thoughts for us.
I mean, I'm over the moon. I mean, it was a great year for me personally last year, obviously getting to 20 goals. And I think there's just so much potential for the team that we've got. We've kept obviously the core of the team the same going into this new season, and I just think there's so much potential there for us to be attacking the playoffs like we potentially should. If bar a few hiccups last year, I mean, we could have easily have been in and around them positions last year. So, like I say, we're full of optimism going into the new season, and I can't wait to get started.
This deal obviously takes you up to the summer of 2017, so potentially 2 seasons to really try and push up League One and get us back into the Championship.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think there was a few frustrations last year, obviously, like I said, in terms of dropping points when we possibly shouldn't have dropped points, but we showed against the big teams that we can compete at this level and thrive at this level and possibly get higher. So, like I say, we're all excited for the season to start, and none more so than me. I
remember talking to you right at the very start when you just joined the club, and you mentioned that 15 goal target, but just, you know, when you look back over the season, I don't think you could even imagine it went as well as you could in terms of your goal scoring exploits.
No, definitely. I mean, well, that was setting a 15 goal target with a full season. So to miss, I think it was about 20 games last season, and still to hit 20 goals, it was brilliant milestone for me personally. But I'm fully aware that to be a good striker, you can't just do it in one season. You've got to do it season in, season out, and again, I'm going to be striving to hit the heights that I hit last year, and hopefully, like I say, get Walsall higher in the leagues.
What made you hit the ground running, Tom? What helped you come straight in, and it just seemed like you was a perfect match for the club straight away? I
just think the whole everything that's been given by this club in terms of the atmosphere as soon as I went into the changing room, the lads, the coaches, the gaff especially, it was and just the whole philosophy that they demand from this club in terms of playing football and winning games, and it was something that I've really enjoyed and really thrived on, and I think I've really improved as a player thanks to the coaching of the gaff, Rich O'Kelly. And it's something that I've just really enjoyed from day one, and it's something that I'm looking forward to again next season.
You were deployed most of the season as that lone striker, that spearhead of a three-man attack. Do you feel that that's a position that suits the way you play and work in the channels and causing a nuisance?
Yeah, it's a position that I enjoy. I mean, I've always prided myself on my work rate, and it allows me to run the channels and offer an outlet to the defenders and the midfield. And I always feel once I get into them positions in the attacking third that I can always create something either for someone else or for myself, and either get a goal or, like I say, get an assist. So it's a position that I've revelled in. I'll enjoy if I'm in that position again next season.
We have to talk about those hamstrings. How are they doing at the moment? Because they did plague your season in patches last year.
Yeah, it was an issue last season in terms of just repeatedly doing it. But Wits has given me a great routine that I've done throughout the summer in terms of strengthening and increasing flexibility, and on top of that, obviously, I've got an insole on my shoe to balance out the unevenness of the length of my legs. And it's just, there's countless things that we've worked on over the summer that hopefully will pay dividends this season.
I suppose by committing another year to the club, you're showing some belief that this club can really go places in the next few years.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I say, I've got absolutely every faith that we can be up and around the playoffs, and I think, like I say, we've shown that last year in glimpses. It's just a matter of consistency, and well, the lads have known each other 12 plus months now, so it's something we're starting to know the way everyone plays and where people like the ball played and who's good at what, and I think it's something that will definitely serve benefit to us next season. And like I say, hopefully we can kick on and hit the ground running.
You did account for a large percentage of our goals last year. Did you ever feel a burden throughout the season that, you know, when you wasn't in the team, that the goals didn't quite flow as much as they did? Did that ever, you know, start to weigh on your shoulders?
No, I think as a striker, I think you're in a way expected to score the majority of the goals. I mean, obviously lads from midfield and defence and need to chip in, but I think as a striker, your main goal is to score. And I think, although the percentages I obviously scored quite a lot of percentages last year, that wouldn't have been made possible if it wasn't for the lads obviously assisting goals and getting in the right areas. I mean, there's so many times where I've just had a tap in, whether it was at the back post or whatnot, but that was, I mean, a lot of the lads don't get credit for the assists and even movement off the ball, which has made the goals possible. So there's a massive credit to the whole team when we score, no matter who it is. It's more of a team goal because you don't see the movement from the other lads and the assists. So it's a credit to everyone, and I'm sure everyone will chip in with goals next year.
We're about a week away now from checking back in for pre-season. How much are you looking forward to, or not looking forward to the fitness aspect of things?
No, I can't wait. I mean, I've always been a believer in, if you put in, I mean, yeah, you can have a couple of weeks off and so on, but if you put in steady work throughout your summer period, then coming into pre-season shouldn't be too hard. And I think that's the logic behind our off-season schedules. And I say, I mean, I have, and I'm sure the rest of the lads have kept their fitness levels up throughout the summer, and hopefully pre-season will be a breeze, even though it often isn't.
Like I say, we did touch upon targets for last season. Where are you going to set yourself ahead of the new year?
Well, I think I'm going to, at the moment, say 15 plus, and then, like I say, anything over that is a bonus. And like I say, I'm hungry to get 20, 25, 30, but I mean, you don't want to set your targets too high to start with, otherwise you're always chasing. So I'll aim for 15 initially, and then we'll go from there.
Finally, you was quizzed on Wales and being in the standby squads a couple of occasions last year. Is that something that you really sort of want to push on and kick on to sort of an international scale?
Definitely. I mean, if anyone that's watched obviously the Wales games recently, I mean, they're 21st in the world now. They're a team to be reckoned with, and when you've got the likes of obviously Gareth Bale, Aaron Ramsey, and the rest of the lads that's obviously doing really well. I mean, it's an exciting prospect to be even potentially involved in that setup. I mean, Belgium, I think they're second in the world at the moment, and obviously Wales have they beat them at home 1-0 and drew away. So I think that just shows that how much the team's progressing, and hopefully they'll make it all the way to the Euros.
Good luck for next year, Tom.